Hello, Techies, and welcome to Tanuki, Pawn's Summer. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So this is I think a bicycling game about delivering packages as a Tanuki. So let's hop on in and try out this demo. Time to come home, young Tanuki. Summer. This game features BMX riding gameplay. Default control scheme, Tanuki can be switched to an alternative control scheme or at any time in the journal. We recommend finding a control scheme that matches your style. Okay. Strong winds yesterday. You remember how to bunny hop, right? Okay. BMX hobby of yours? Always coasting around, ruining rails by making a grind or two? Time a bunny hop near the rails and okay. Outside those grinds, not very impressed by your series of BMX tricks. Put your skills to the test. Try completing a backflip off this ramp. Pawn loves his BMX. While you traverse the island, you'll do so by BMX, and Pawn can perform a whole host of amazing tricks. There are even BMX-focused challenges to be found. Okay. Try that again. Oh. Okay, I figured it out now. I mean, I did it. I just didn't land it correctly. Seems you can do quite a few tricks, huh? Well then, how about you show me a few more in this convenient clearing? As I calling, you can use Bunny Hop again to gain some airtime, to then be able to start a trick. So you complete a few different types of tricks, that is, if you're the BMXing Tanuki you claim to be. You could do all that. You've spent more time practicing your BMX than doing the duties you were supposed to, but we will get to that later. Tanuki Shrine is waiting. Firstly, I guess feel free to ride around here on your BMX. When you're ready, head to the Torii Gate. We're actually going to go straight to the Torii Gate because I want to get the show on the road. Majestic Tanuki Shrine. You can see it from almost anywhere on the island. Think playtime in the woods is over, young Tanuki. It's time you returned. There are important matters to discuss. Let's get you back to town. There's so many things to grind. Local town. On the surface, it seems that not much has changed over the past few decades. However, very few of the townsfolk visit the Tanuki Shrine anymore. Well, anyway, no more delay. The summer starts now. Follow the Sando path to the Tanuki Shrine entrance. No need to get lost. Use your mini-map if you need. During Pawn's adventure, he'll learn to traverse the island daily to reach certain locations. To help navigate the island, use the mini-map for easy guidance. Alternatively, you can open the journal and find the island map. Welcome home, Pawn. Remember, you cannot ride your BMX in such a sacred place. You have to use your paws to reach the Honda at the top of the shrine grounds. I didn't even realize they were coins. Until I accidentally ran into one because they looked like flowers. The thing of beauty is a shrine's Hoden. Ancient, yet its designs so timeless. A mysterious space where you find the decades and centuries of spirits and nature combined. A wise and disciplined place. Not something we can say about you, young Tanuki. Get yourself up and into the Honden. You've already wasted most of the day. But there might be coins around. Call it a day and relax after a hard day of doing nothing? The documentary is about to start. You're sleeping? Pay attention and learn, young Tanuki. The success of the summer depends on it. Can't believe it. You slept through it all. The Tanuki Shrine will never be ready for the Matsuri festival at this rate. Time to take matters into my own godly paws. Where do you think you're going? Finally, you can hear me? What do you mean? Who said that? It is I, your ancestor, and the great Tanuki god of the shrine. Upon. You finally attuned to my voice, huh? It's about time, young Tanuki. I've been calling out for years. Come on. Do you know why the summer is so important? Oh, you do you? Perhaps the documentary made it through your subconscious after all? At last, it's time we talked about our beloved home. The Tanuki Shrine. To explain further, meet me outside in the shrine's grounds. Can't swim. Will drown. Got you. Can't believe it's already been 50 years. Wouldn't understate this place is in. Come on, are you paying attention? Get down here and come listen. Right, it's about time. Maybe you can finally explain how the Tanuki Shrine has gotten into such a state, especially as this summer marks the return of the great Tanuki Matsuri. Once every 50 years festival celebration of us, the Tanuki, have watched over the island for centuries. Each time, the responsibility falls upon the Shrine Guardian to make the preparations to ready the shrine for the festival goers to come. The Shrine Guardian must begin to arrange. Who is the Shrine Guardian, you ask? You! You're going to get this shrine ready for the Matsuri, as it is your destiny to do so. As you've left it so long, there's only a few weeks remaining, with the Matsuri taking place at the end of this month. And that's not the worst of it. All of the shrine's sacred fixtures need replacing. How could we ever think to call ourselves a true shrine, given the sorry state of affairs we have at present? Firstly, the Torii Gate. Our once proud, welcoming gate, now lopsided wooden joke. Secondly, the Chazuya? How are the visitors supposed to purify themselves if the shrine's water isn't accessible anymore? Thirdly, the Komani statues. More like no more Inyo statues. Do you see any? Finally, the Emma stand. The visitors cannot write their hopes and dreams on Emma plaques for us to protect. What good are we as deities? Without these key components, how could we ever host a Matsuri? Not to mention we have no decorations, and 2 of the shrine's garden areas are completely overgrown. Starting today, you're going to sort all of this out. Good, this was your mess to start with. How long have you lived here now? We're going to need to dip into the shrine's emergency savings to pay for the repairs. You spent it all? Well, then there's only one solution, isn't there? You're going to have to get a job. Some hard graft and discipline will do you good, while helping you earn the funds you need. I'd suggest you start by heading into town and asking around for some work. Only you can do this, Pawn. Repair the sacred fixtures. Get the shrine beautifully decorated. The fate of the great Tanuki Matsuri is in your paws. Summer, Pawn's task is to get the Tanuki shrine ready. Repairing the sacred pictures and purchasing new decorations will be expensive. A summer job definitely seems to be the only solution. So see if you can score a job and start earning some cash. Truth and instinct or guidance. Locations of each current quest objective can be viewed on the map in the journal. Inside the map, you can mark a quest objective to track it. This will display a navigation compass prompt to help direct you to your chosen location. Okay. Tricks in a small package, eh? Pleasure to meet you. My name's Sakamori. What is it I can help you with? A job, you say? You're in luck. I happen to run the island's local watering spot, Hashi. But I must admit, I do get a lot of applicants to Hashi. But a Tanuki applying isn't first. That does make you a pretty unique candidate. I do try to hire only the most entertaining employees possible for this bar. Do you think you'd be entertaining enough to work here? Oh, I thought so. You do seem pretty entertaining. Let's put it to an entertainment test or something. How about you show me one of those BMX grindy things on the rail over there? Unless the BMX is just for show. Sound good? Fantastic, I'll be watching from here. But first, I want to grab the coins. They're around. What are you? There's a bug. Can we catch bugs? the entertainment shops. But while you were doing the grind, I realized it's impossible to do BMX tricks inside of a bar. You wouldn't be of much use entertaining outside when the customers are inside the bar. Sadly, I don't think it's going to work out this time. But I wouldn't want to have wasted your time, so here's a little something for your troubles. See you cruising on by next time. Bug. I'm just trying to get on somebody's roof to get some coins, sir. You're wasting the time of the renowned local business owner and entrepreneur, Cut Trouble. Hey, I joke. But seriously, what do you want? You're looking for a girl? What superb entrepreneurial spirit? Something that's hardly lacking in this town. Well, you're in luck. It just so happens I have a task in need of completion. Each of these boxes to be thrown inside a crate, ready to be shipped off. The crate's just over there. If you're interested, then get to it. My time is money. Oh, and be careful, the last one's heavy. finished? Excellent. That's all. Hey, Max, you wanted a job to do. I am a kindness people. You think I became a great entrepreneur by just giving money away to anyone who asks? Let's be a lesson one on your business journey. I have important matters to attend to. My time is money after all. Good day. Seriously? You chipped me. Time's up. Time to head back to the Tanuki shrine. I didn't want to butcher that any more than I already was. You've returned, so when do you start working? You didn't get a job? The Tanuki Matsuri is doomed! No excuses. I don't care that you supposedly tried. Without money, we'll never be able to fix the sacred pictures or get this place decorated. I'm out of ideas. Well, in the meantime, you can start to make yourself useful around here. Take this package and get it ready for scheduled pickup next week. It's nothing important, just a bunch of video games we don't need anymore. Place it in the shrine's post box on your way back to the Honda, then you might as well return to your hut for now. Nothing else we can do today. I mean, like, I got money, so... Call it a day and relax after failing to get a job. numbers, they're hush. I'm just wasting time. Yep. Literally wasted a week. Ohayou gozaimasu. Hello, is anyone around here? Yo-ho, can you hear me? Is there anyone in that hut up there? Here on official post office business, responding to a pickup and collect request from last week. Sorry to disturb you, but could you hand over the package? It's my proud duty as a post officer to make sure it makes it to its correct destination safely and on time. The package. Thank you, Mr. Tanuki. Well, that's certainly a surprise. But don't you worry, Mr. Tanuki. I'll make sure your package is safely couriered and to its destination. Firstly, I must apologize for the week-long delay in the scheduled pickup. We're currently understaffed, and I'm the only member on courier duty. But I'm glad I got to come up here. I've never actually visited the Tanuki Shrine before, even though it's, like, right in the middle of the island. My granddad used to tell me stories about some work he did here a long time ago. By the looks of things, that was very long ago indeed. I'm sorry, Mr. Tanuki, I didn't mean to offend. I'm sure this place is fine the way it is. It's Matsuria? Exciting. I'm too young to have experienced it before, but I've heard all the stories about how it brings the whole island together. Not to, like, put any pressure on you or anything. Repairs, decorations, and cleaning to be done? That all sounds pretty expensive. Wow, yeah, it looks like you've got a lot on your plate. At the very least, don't worry about your package, and if you do have any complaints about the service, ask for me. I'll get out of here for now, and be heading back to the post office. See ya. Mr. Tanuki. Wait a second. Is this your BMX? If so, this might solve both of our current predicaments. I've got an idea. Meet me at the post office. Welcome to the post office. Bunta, this is Mr. Tanuki, the one I was telling you about. He owns a BMX and is looking for a job. Perfect, right? It doesn't look like he's worked a single day in his life, Fumi. Not to mention, he's not exactly a traditional hire. So, young Tanuki, introduce yourself. What's your name? Pon, huh? I've heard stories about you making all sorts of racket riding around on that BMX of yours. So it's a job and a bit of money you're after, is it? Sorry, he's trying to raise some funds for repairs at the Tanuki Shrine. It's the year of the great Tanuki Matsuri. You're old enough to remember that, right, Bunta? What are you trying to say? 50 years have passed, huh? Where does the time go? Isn't it at the end of this month? You've certainly left it late. Well, that's at least a admirable reason for wanting a job. Though I'm not convinced. How about we give him a trial day? You weren't exactly set on me either when I joined a few years back. If you say he can at least ride, Fumi, then it's probably faster than having you walk everywhere. Exactly. But none of this extreme sports stuff while on official business. We got 2 packages that need delivered. I think that's more than enough to see if you're capable of working here. There's your chance, Pon. I know you'll be great. Pick up the packages from the cabinet over there, and then you could head out on your deliveries. I'll be watching. Good luck, Pon. Okay, so Tetsuo and Taika. Pon, wait! Sorry, I totally forgot to mention. One of the deliveries is marked as ASAP request from a local townsfolk member. Seems to be for our local sports star, Tetsu. I'd assume he's probably around the sumo ring. Direction should be marked on your mini-map. If you head from here through the school district, you'll be able to find your way. Please head to Tetsu first and make the delivery. Not a bad way to get those BMX legs warmed up, huh? Catch you later. Well done, you made it. Choose your first target, waiting over there. Go strike up a conversation and hand over his package. Surprisingly, he's looking a little dour today. Maybe this delivery will cheer him up. Bunta was starting to have some second thoughts, so I offered to come and watch over your deliveries. I'll just wait here and make sure it goes smoothly. Can you hear it? The cheers of the crowd, the screams of enthusiastic fans. No? Sadly, me neither these days. I miss said. No, come on now. We all have to move forward. We can't keep clinging to the past, eh? Anyway. So what is it I can do for you? Oh, package. Could it be? Yes! Recorded videos of my old championship matches. I've been waiting anxiously for these to arrive for months. That's what I get for ordering from dodgy subscription magazines. This got me all fired up. I can't wait to watch these later. Speaking of which, have you ever considered sumo training? Why not? I can't imagine anyone not wanting to be part of such an incredible sport. Is it not the dream of each of us to rise to such heights and challenges? Here's a thought. What if I could be the first stable master to train? A Tanuki to sumo wrestle. I've checked the rules before. Nothing says an animal of sorts can't compete or train. How about it? I'll warn you if you don't take no for an answer. Okay. I knew you had the fighting spirit in you. Congratulations on your first delivery. While deliveries are important, many of the townsfolk might also want your help or time by participating in activities. Through these activities, you can earn extra cash and unlock special decorations that can be used at the shrine gardens. Let's learn the basics of a sumo match. Here's what you need to know. First is the Shiko stomp. Time it well and you'll build up all the stamina you need for the bout. Using that stamina, you then need to force your opponents out of the ring. To do so, you have two forms of attack. Firstly, a light attack, yin slaps. Secondly, a heavy attack, belly smash. It's also key that you learn to dodge. We can't have you being pushed out of the ring, can we? That's enough talk. There's only one real way to learn, and that's to give it a shot. Let's see you take on one of my budding students in a practice match. Are you ready, Sumo Tanuki? Sure. Yoshi. Incredible! Can't believe you actually won! For a first timer, what a practice match that was. With the win comes some winnings. Thanks for joining me. We've proved that even a Tanuki can learn sumo. But until next time, train those legs hard on that BMX of yours. You're right. That looked like it hurt. Well, at the very least, it looks like you made a stay. Sometimes our post office duties go a little beyond simply delivering packages. Speaking of which, it's time for a second delivery. Let's hope this one doesn't hit back. I'll meet you next to the baseball field, not far from here. Now we've only got one more delivery today. This delivery type here is what I've coined as a just delivery. Easy enough. Retrieve a package from your BMX basket and hand it over to deliver it to the recipient. You can even throw it towards them if you're in a rush. Should be a piece of cake. Oh no, it's for Tanya? Check it out, maybe he won't appreciate a package being thrown in his face. You never know what he might do with that bad risk. I'll meet you back at the post office after this drop. If you make it out alive, that is. It's your first day delivering packages, you say? Well, I've got my package now, haven't I? I think it's in your best interest to get back to work now, away from here, isn't it? Because I'm starting to feel like it's about time for some batting practice. Did you survive? If so, it's time to return to the post office. I'll meet you inside. And Tanuki back in one piece. And all the packages delivered by the looks of it. Or dumped in a bush lazily, perhaps. No, Punta. I can confirm all deliveries were completed to official post office standards. Were they now? Actually, it was even better than that. You should have seen him work, Punta. He took a bomb to the face while delivering to Tetsu. What do you mean? He even delivered to Tiger. What? I didn't know one of those packages was addressed to Tiger. Yep, even threw the package in his face and everything. Is that true, young Tanuki? That's right, isn't it, Gon? You've done very well for your first day. I can't deny it. Sounds impressive, but Fumi does have a habit of exaggerating. I've yet to see it with my own eyes if you're capable of taking up the role, but for now, you pass. Well done, Pun. I think you're more than capable. As the latest employee of Post Office, you'll be charged with wearing the standard uniform. But I guess given your special clothing circumstances, just the hat and backpack will do. Yay! Welcome, Pun. You're officially an employee now. I'm excited to be working with you. Pun is now officially an employee of the post office. Every day you'll be required to turn up for work to collect the daily packages and then head out to deliver them to the townsfolk. In return, you'll earn cash for each delivery. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your first real test starts tomorrow, and that's seeing if you turn up. Oh, fun time. Now, all of today's packages have been delivered, so you're free to clock off. Great work, Pun. Get some rest, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for Tanuki Pun's summer. Thank you all for watching. Please. Delayed deliveries are complete. Time to head back to the shrine and rest. Oh, okay. Wakey, wakey, Vaughn. Oh, I didn't expect you to actually be awake. Don't get too cocky, young Tanuki. You haven't even started yet. Much like the shrine, the post office is a timeless and proud institute. The everyday townsfolk depend on their packages being delivered. So take this seriously and don't embarrass us. You need to stay in this job long enough to earn some money, at the very least. Remember why we're doing this. The great Tanuki Matsuri depends on it. Now don't be late. Anyway, guys, as I was about to say, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye.